Hi, and welcome to Skincare by Sydney. I'm Sydney. I'm a dermatology PA and your guide to skincare. Today, I want to talk about why I started Skincare by Sydney. There are two reasons. The first was I wanted to offer virtual consults to talk about skincare and a complete skincare routine, particularly with women who didn't have time during the day. As a dermatology PA, I saw that there were patients that would come in for their yearly skin checks. They wanted to talk about skincare. First of all, insurance doesn't cover it. Second of all, because they don't cover it, there is not time built into the schedule. There's barely time to do the job and eat lunch and get to see your family. So I thought, people would pay for this and I would actually get to spend the time with them that I wanted to, and instead of like scribbling on a piece of paper, I can make it pretty. The second thing is I was really searching for creativity in my profession. I'd been a PA for 3.5 years, and I honestly some days thought there has to be more to it than this. Like, is this really what I spent my entire high school and college, trying to get into a good grad school, and, it led here. And so I thought I have to make a change. And so this was my goal to see the silver lining, is that there is this whole skincare cosmetic world that I really felt there was a gap in, and there was a gap between medical dermatology and prescriptions and the aesthetics world. I work really closely with estheticians and lean on them a lot, particularly at the time to treat teenage acne. But I realized that there is this prescription component and that you really need both of them. And so that is where a skincare consult guided by a dermatology PA was born. And I started this in about January 2020, and it took until May to really get the website up and running. And in February of 2020, I actually resigned from my job as a dermatology PA for some other reasons. I think, making changes to try to figure out why is this not working? Why is this not making me happy? Is it me? Is it the job? Is it the situation? Is it the career? So after 6 months of really trying to communicate and make tweaks to my schedule and travel, and it just wasn't, the job was the job, and that was that, and it wasn't the culture that I wanted to work in. So I knew that I had to stay for about 3 to 4 months after resigning. So I had the great idea to do it in February 2020, and we all know what happened. In March 2020, COVID really hit Alabama, got shut down. There was a lot of uncertainty all the way to the fall. I thought that I was going to have another job. And so it has all worked out. I am now in a plastic surgery office, and that's a whole nother story of how you really just have to trust yourself and your instinct, and you are the only one that can look out for you. But there are some silver linings, like offering products now that I'm set up in an office and work with estheticians. And so the goal is for it to be a one-stop shop where you can literally get everything you need from a medical standpoint all the way to a cosmetic standpoint, because there are plastic surgeons there. So I just want to thank you all for meeting me here. The goal is always to create access to legit skincare knowledge and to make it more affordable as well. The goal is that you can do a one-on-one consult guided by a dermatology PA that loves skincare as well, and save money in the long run, because there's not one miracle product that's going to solve everything. You really have to have the comprehensive skincare routine. When we're talking about skincare, what I'm really talking about is skin health. And so a lot of the things that are going to help with acne and dark spots and fine lines and wrinkles, they're actually just going to create a healthy skin barrier. The silver lining, or another silver lining to this, is that I can make sure that people are getting their yearly skin checks as well. And so skin cancer prevention, particularly melanoma prevention, is really important. And even more important is just wearing sunscreen every single day. And so another silver lining to sunscreen. It's efficient, it gives back, it's self-care, and like anything, even like working out, because it's very similar to working out. The more that you exfoliate and use the proper products on your skin and then replenish, the healthier skin barrier you're going to have. So that is a little bit why I started doing this. And I always want to remind myself that it was to help others with their skincare routines and then to have fun. And so sometimes when you start a business, there are parts of it that are not always fun because there's a business side to it. And I have zero business education, but have learned very quickly and have leaned on a lot of people to teach me. So sometimes I can't believe that I would say this, but Instagram and social media have meant more than I ever could have imagined, because this past year was hard for a lot of reasons, for a lot of people. And there were some days that I had like an identity crisis of, what have I done? Like what has my life become? Like, have I really, like, I'm not going to be able to work as a PA like I had planned, like nobody's hiring. But in those moments, there would always be a message from someone on Instagram to say, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. And so I truly believe that when we do what makes us happy, which that sometimes takes a lot of planning and time and, just the right situation, that everything will work out. And it has not been smooth sailing. There's been a lot of ups and downs to get to this point. And sometimes when you reach a goal and then you're like, where am I going to go from here? And it can be like super happy, but also can make you feel a little bit anxious too. So I just wanted to tell you thank you so much, and thank you for thinking that my idea was a good idea. And I am always open to any suggestions, because like I said, I want to have fun and I want to make skincare less intimidating and easier for you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to the future. There are I have a lot of ideas and I just have to do them, but hopefully they'll happen soon and I will be talking about them. Please subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks to Camden, who is Skincare by Sydney's only part-time employee, who helps me with social media and created a YouTube channel, because a lot of my videos are pretty long and it does seem like they fit best there. So thank you all so much for being here, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.